Hi friends, welcome back to class. So today we are going to review our five senses, and I know we've been talking about them a little bit this week, but today we are going to get to do a fun activity that will help us explore those five senses a little bit more. So for today's activity, you're going to need your journal, a pencil, and then we're going to have 5 objects that you need to get. These objects are going to be from around your house. You don't have to buy them, and you have to have one for each sense. So let's review our 5 senses really fast. Our first one is touch, so things that we can touch. Smell. Sight, so things that we can see. Hearing and taste. Okay, so for our journal entries, we're going to be writing 2 sentences, and the first sentence is going to be stating what sense you chose and then what object you chose to represent the sense. And then our second sentence is going to be a descriptive sentence about what object we chose. So for an example, my object for smell is a laundry sheet. And then my second sentence would be, it smelled like clean shirt. So I would write that in my journal. So now I'm going to show you, I have found 2 examples for each sense, but you only have to do 1 object and 1 example for each one. So I'm showing you 2, but you only have to do 1. So we're going to start with touch, and I found some Christmas garland. So I would write my object for touch is Christmas garland, and then I'm going to feel it, and I'm going to write it feels like light, smooth little strips. So I could write that in my journal. The second object I found is little cotton pads. So you feel them, and then you would write what you feel in your journal. Okay? So for hearing, you probably already heard it, but I have these little bells. So I would write, my object for hearing is bells. They sound like a ding when you shake them. So you hear the ding when you shake them. My second hearing object is these little pebbles. So you shake them, and then you can write what you hear. So for my third sense is smell. I found, like I said earlier, my laundry sheet. That was my first one. And then my second one, I have a little essential oil, and it smells like lavender. So that's a good example of smell. You can sniff it. It smells like a flower. So the next sense is sight, so things that you can see. So this one you can be creative with because everything we can see, so it can be any object. So I found a big party hat, if you can see it. So I put that it is gold with white stripes. So my sentence would be, my object for sight is a party hat, and it looks like it is gold with white stars. And then my second object is, I have a little black speaker, so it's a triangle. So I might write, my object is a speaker, and it is a black triangle. So you have to be a little descriptive. You can use colors, you can use shapes. Okay, so finally for taste, I chose to have some fruit snacks. So I'm going to try a fruit snack. I'm going to pretend to eat it, and then I'm going to write what I think I taste. So I could put my object for taste is fruit snacks, and my red fruit snack tasted like a cherry, because that's what it's supposed to taste like. So you can be creative. Make sure we're not putting anything in our mouth that isn't supposed to be. So make sure for taste, you choose an appropriate thing that can go in your mouth. So to wrap things up, if you have any questions, please let me know. And remember that just because I did 2 objects in this video for each sense, you only have to do 1. So you just find one thing around your house that you can show your touch and your sight and your smell. your hearing, and your taste. So I cannot wait to see what you all pick around your house, and please be creative. Try not to use anything that I used in this video, but you can use anything else, and have fun.